Today we have a special guest, Aniket Kamble.
So I'm Aniket Kamble. So I'll start with like how I started the playing sports in the first place. So in the start, I was not good at football or any other sport because it was like a team sport. And then I got introduced to the gymming culture. Gymming culture is like more like for you. Like if you wanna better yourself, you go to the gym, and it's like a, what do you say? It's for the
For rising up.
not for rising up. It's for the people who have money and who can spare the money for going to the gym.
For going to the
It's
gym.
it's like a luxury.
Okay.
So you pay and do mazduri over there.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So I had the luxury to go to the gym at that time. I was in 10th standard.
Okay.
So after the 10th got over, we get a vacation for it, na? So at that time I started gymming.
So what made you start gymming?
So I had this कीड़ा, you can say, fitness का मतलब fitness नहीं, I had this instinct when I was like a kid, like in my village there was like a specific place for training and they had this dumbbells. So whenever I go to the village ना, मेरे में खुशी होती कि भाई भी dumbbell touch करूँगा and I'll bring up some biceps. That was my thing about it. But whenever I used to touch a dumbbell, I used to get a lot of cramps.
Cramps, right.
So I was like, अभी क्या करें? So वो excitement बढ़ते गया and till 10th I was like, अभी मैं जाऊँगा कुछ भी कर लो. So that's when I started gymming.
So was it because most people I see going to the gym, they have some backstory, like someone criticized them or they were fat or they were skinny.
Yeah, I was fat, but it's like एक चीज से नहीं होता है, multiple things surrounding it. So I was like, let's better set, because मुझे उस time पे I remember like seeing Salman Khan's movies.
Okay.
Salman Khan उस time पे तो inspiration था मेरे लिए, not now.
Salman
Salu,
Khan,
I
if you're
know.
watching this.
Salu, I know show. We'll have biryani together someday. But वो है कि भाई I had like inspiration from Bollywood उस time पे. Shahid Kapoor was a bit strong,
Muscular, yeah.
and John Abraham, the Bollywood actors that like influenced me. And then when I got into the gym thing, I got introduced to Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was a big thing. अभी बड़ा ही है. He was like
Arnold
7
Schwarzenegger.
times Mr. Olympia winner.
Yeah.
For bodybuilding. So I started for bodybuilding thing.
So you didn't focus on anything, but you just
Like हाँ पहले
was
gym
it an
जाना.
aim?
I like
Or Mr. Olympia, Mr.
मैं ऐसा कुछ था नहीं. I like हाँ इतना मस्कुलर बनना. I used to see videos of the bodybuilders every night. मतलब तो अलग था वो. People used to watch something else or like let's focus on
Let's
this.
focus on the actual.
Yeah, so मैं देखता था like इतना मसल कैसे होता है, मैं कैसे बनाऊँ मसल. I used to sleep at night ना और देख के सोता. एक दिन I'll try to do this. But then I came to know that naturally bodybuilding is very very difficult. It will take a lot of time. So then I got introduced to powerlifting.
Okay.
From that only, some people from US, Canada, for example, if you know guys, Omar Yusuf, it was a pretty big influence.
Could you explain powerlifting for us?
Powerlifting basically has like 3 movements. One is squat, bench press, and deadlift. So you get three lifts in each of the disciplines. So you'll have to perform the lift according to that.
Okay.
And if you have the biggest total, you win.
Right.
So weightlifting is a different sport altogether. Weightlifting has 2 disciplines: clean and jerk and snatch.
Okay.
हाँ, yeah, I'm right. So उसमें अलग होता है and इसमें अलग होता है थोड़ा सा. People confuse both of them. In US, powerlifting is a bit famous
Okay.
compared to weightlifting.
And in India?
In India, weightlifting is bit well known.
Any reason for that?
अभी सिल्वर मेडल आया ना इसको ओलंपिक्स में. What's her name?
I knew the name.
Yes, मैं भूल गया.
M.
Yes, मीराबाई.
Mirabai Chan.
Yeah. उनको ये है ना, that's why it's famous
Okay.
because of ओलंपिक में किसको मेडल आता है तो the sports grows.
Sports, yeah. Neeraj Chopra.
javelin throw is a different thing, man. I had like interest, but हम लोग के यहाँ पे भी शायद से नहीं है ना सब कुछ facilities in Mumbai. ना मुंबई में तो I don't think it's there in ground.
Yeah, there's gymming, but there's no actual powerlifting. I don't think so.
Powerlifting gyms है, India में है.
But isn't pushed much.
It's like a pretty small sport, yeah, to be very honest.
But then how did your career start there?
I would not say career. It's like a passion for me. I don't like, मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था मैं इससे पैसे कमाऊंगा.
Okay.
Like I had planned like हाँ इसमें ही कुछ करना करेगा तो.
Okay.
I didn't have like the what do you say? हवस, पैसे की हवस बोलते लोग. मेरे में थी नहीं कभी. To earn from this particular thing. I had different plans from different businesses.
Okay.
So that's how it all began.
So how did you get into the what do you say? Actual getting into competitions and stuff.
Competition, okay, that's an interesting story. So what happened is, मेरे जिम में people used to see me lift heavy. So like भाई इतना strong है, competition जा, competition खेल. बोला मुझे बताओ कहाँ पे खेलना खेल रहे. Because at that time there was no information about competition because it was a very underground thing. कि भाई कोई तो पुराने स्कूल में होता था competition, district competition all. So उस टाइम पे I remember 2000, it was 2016. शीरू क्लासिक करके एक इवेंट होता है नेस्को गोरेगांव में उस टाइम पे. सो आई वेंट ओवर देयर. आई प्लेड 2 कॉम्पिटिशंस साइमल्टेनियसली. सो वन वाज जिराई क्लासिक समथिंग एंड वन वाज शिवोम. सो यहाँ पे स्क्वाड चल होता है एंड आई वाज बेंचिंग ओवर देयर. सो दो आई वोंट रिकमेंड प्लेइंग 2 कॉम्पिटिशन एट द सेम टाइम एट द सेम वेन्यू. सो मैं खेल रहा था ऐसे. सो आई कंप्लीटेड बोथ ऑफ द इवेंट्स. ऐसा कुछ उसमें मिला नहीं मेरे को.
One gold.
नहीं उसमें कुछ नहीं मिला.
अच्छा ओके.
द फर्स्ट कॉम्पिटिशन. सो बहुत लोग थे उस टाइम पे. सो दैट वाज द स्टोरी ऑफ द फर्स्ट कॉम्पिटिशन एंड रियल फर्स्ट कॉम्पिटिशन केम इन आई गेस सितंबर और नवंबर के टाइम पे. द फर्स्ट डिस्ट्रिक्ट कॉम्पिटिशन वेयर आई वॉन गोल्ड.
Obviously.
Because it had like a lot of weight categories and my age category. At that time I was junior and I was playing in 105.
Did you know कि you have to do this is your इसमें ही कुछ करना है that you said? Did you know by then कि
ऐसा कुछ नहीं था like
or was it just competition है?
Competition for enjoyment purpose में किया था.
Okay.
Like हाँ मुझे पसंद है सब कुछ. So I was like हाँ चल try करते एक बार. Let's see what happens.
That's nice.
But in states I got like 4th I guess. 4th or 3rd I guess. मुझे भी याद नहीं है. तो I was pretty demotivated. But at that time powerlifting had only one event. It was equipped. So you needed the squat suit which is known as single ply, which gives you support. And I play classic. So without any equipments.
Okay.
That's a completely different thing. For that you need to invest the money. So the squat suits cost around like 15 to 20k.
Okay.
For the squat suit. The bench costume costs around like
the entire thing that you get.
No, that's a singlet.
Then
that's for classic.
Okay.
It's no support. In single ply you have like a thick fabric. So you'll have to wear it. It's pretty difficult to get in.
Yeah, I mean it must be tight.
Very tight. So it gives you support, but it's very painful. It's not that easy. It's very painful. The skin gets like the skin is like torn from everywhere. You get bruises and all. So it's not like a long term thing for me. I'm try किया एक बार. Let's see what happens. I did like 275 kg squat. That's not good by any standards. But in 2017 मैंने first equip competition खेला. So I won like silver in nationals. That's not a good thing, यार.
Come on, first attempt.
That was my second thing.
अच्छा, that was the second.
Second national. State से मेरे पास 4th था ना. So I was not qualified for that.
Okay.
Again I tried next year.
Okay, like that. Okay.
Yeah. So gradually district gold, state gold, and then if you have gold in state, you go to nationals. In nationals I got silver, so ठीक है. And that was my equip journey. Then I फिर जाके game में changes आए, and then classic became popular because it's very easy to get in. You don't need to buy this expensive equipments and all. So you go, just perform the raw lift which you do in a gym, and that's easy. Because for equip you need a big team.
Right.
for wrapping your knees,
Wrapping you up.
for getting the costume on, to giving you the spot. You like 10 people, 10 to 5 people is enough for extreme. So like उस time पे I didn't any friends मतलब जो इसमें interested.
Building a team will be quite tough.
Yes.
How did you see your personality changing? Because gym is supposed to be, now if you know, gym culture बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ रहा है. It's increasing rapidly. So what do you have to say about that? How does everybody's promoting gym and hustle and keep working?
It's like pretty easy to do. You just go to gym, take a membership. It's pretty easy to get in gym. That's why it's.
No, but then how does the personality transform from being a skinny person to actually?
You just gain some confidence because you're seeing some changes in yourself. That's pretty important because in normal day-to-day life you are not able to change, like not able to see the changes on a day-to-day aspect. But in gym you get like, now I'm lifting this much, but 6 months down the line I'll be lifting twice this.
So the inspiration of doing something better each time.
That's what inspired me to do powerlifting. Because in bodybuilding you're not able to see the growth like for 6 months, for every 3 weeks. But in powerlifting we can see that.
You can see the actual numbers increasing. With
that's what motivated me in the first, like for powerlifting only. And I was pretty disappointed when I saw like the documentary of the bodybuilders, like they are abusing steroids and all. So I was like, kya kar rahe yaar? That's not for me, but people do that. It's.
So what do you want to say about that?
I would like recommend like people, if you're young and don't want to get messy, don't want to live a long life, I would recommend like stay natural. बहुत strong हो जाओगे यार. Look younger also.
क्या होता है? What is the reason why steroids are so hated?
I'm not hating it. It's just like, if you're a kid, why take it? You'll need to have some experience about it.
No, but why? Why then? Why can't kids have it?
It has a lot of disadvantages. Like you can get anything from it. It's pretty serious.
Okay.
So if you inject it, you don't know what's going to do about your body. Heart issues आ सकते हैं, increase the chances of cancer.
So what would you recommend?
अच्छा घर का खाना खाओ, eat enough protein, get good sleep. That's the main thing. अगर आपके sleep नहीं है तो you can't do anything. Important is sleep.
Sleeping is one.
Yeah, that's a magic trick. लोग सोते नहीं आजकल. So sleep is the thing, man. And for all you guys, I don't also consume caffeine.
That's surprising.
Yeah, I don't like caffeine.
People do recommend caffeine that gives you a boost.
Yeah, so I use that in competitions only.
Okay. So,
not in like gymming.
So if you're tired, you want a sudden boost, what do?
I don't do anything. I just train.
That's amazing.
That's not an issue, but I have made it a habit. Because caffeine से क्या होता है, when you intake a lot of caffeine for a long time, you are habitual to caffeine.
Okay.
So it won't give you that much of boost when you're not on caffeine. So even now, if I take like a Coke 35 mg of caffeine, the Diet Coke has like 35 mg caffeine.
Yeah.
So even if I consume it, I won't be able to sleep at night today. Because of that much of caffeine can affect me.
Okay.
So if I take 100 mg on a competition day, I'll like do crazy stuff. So that's the thing. I boost my performance by not using caffeine throughout the training block.
That's amazing. So tell us about your inspirations. You talked about Arnold Schwarzenegger and many others.
Yeah.
But anyone particular, anyone you look
अभी
up
तो
to?
कुछ नहीं है. अभी I just look up to like competitions की इससे अच्छा करना है, मुझसे अच्छा करना है. From last year I did the.
So पहले कौन था?
पहले वही मतलब inspired by Omar Yusuf. He's like doing like 4-plate squats and all. So I was like, ये तो मैं भी try करता हूँ. So I did that in like 1-2 years में हो गया था. I was at that point. So I was like, अभी inspiration क्या है इस पे? So I was like, ठीक है, कोई और बड़ा. So, and I start setting goals for my own self. Like अभी 5 plates मारूँगा, अभी 6 मारूँगा. तो ऐसे goal set होते गए. So for example, 4 plates is 180 kg. 5 plates is 220 kg and 6 plates is 260 kg.
So now you don't look up to people, you look up to the plates.
Like I like
जितने ज़्यादा उतना better.
I like his content a lot. जब वो डालता था, अभी उसका content थोड़ा slow हो गया. But when he posts content, I watch it.
That's one.
He's a very good content creator.
And what about your social media journey? because I know you haven't actually put yourself out there, but you haven't talked much, you haven't presented yourself. But I've seen you posting those videos, just deadlifts and just you working out. There is no talking, there is no message. So tell us about your social media journey. 44.225, I think.
I have no
That's-
idea. So
that's a lot.
Social media thing is, I started for myself only. अभी मैं खुद के लिए करता हूँ social media. So what happened is, I lost my track for like मैं कल कितना स्क्वाट किया था, लास्ट वीक कितना स्क्वाट किया था. So that's why उस टाइम पे Instagram में just introduced कि you can upload video also on Instagram.
Okay.
So I started making a grid. Even if you take out the phone, you'll see my grid. In the left side will be all squats till like till 2016-17, and in one grid it will be
Actually before the video I scrolled through your account.
Yes.
I couldn't see one single video where you have actually talked. You have talked on your podcast you had.
No,
But
it should be in the reel section. मतलब कभी-कभी मैं बात भी करता हूँ छोटा मोटा.
हाँ तो वही मतलब ऐसा there wasn't much का.
हाँ.
बाकी के there are people who advertise or talk or motivate या tips देंगे या they'll tell the diets कि ये खाओ वो खाओ ये workout करो.
I think there is a lot of content around that, so why put it like will be bit later. और मैं Instagram उसके लिए use भी नहीं करता. I use for personal stuff.
So it's just your personal diary kind of.
Yeah, it's my because for
marks.
Yeah, मैं देखता रहता हूँ मैं लास्ट वीक कितना मारा था. Like I look back to a year back also. किस टाइम में कितना मारा था.
So that keeps motivating you.
Not motivating me, I can look up the technique and all.
So
what's the issue over there, so I can have a proper guide to it. Because agar if you put that on the phone or in my camera, it's pretty difficult to look.
Right.
You have to search
for the videos, right?
And it's pretty heavy. Like अगर मैं record करता हूँ for a given lift, it's around like 500 MBs to 600 MBs के बीच में होता है.
Okay.
So when I edit it down, it becomes around 100 MBs.
So it becomes very easy to
look.
navigate.
Yeah, and especially on Instagram, it's like तुम निम्बर होते ही हो.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to look at it.
You also have a YouTube channel where you talk about your grind gear as well as
Yeah, I have my YouTube. It's
your
pretty small.
career.
Yeah.
What
Can't
was
cover
that
it.
journey? How was your YouTube journey?
In COVID, I was pretty consistent for it. Like I used to post like every week's update on that for myself only.
So this is also your personal.
Yeah, मैं अपने कोच को भेजता था कि भाई देख ऐसा ऐसा हुआ अभी, look it. So it was like pretty good. But after lockdown, I was not motivated because it was too much work for me.
Okay.
So I was like नहीं अभी नहीं करना ये.
अच्छा, so you have shut the YouTube?
Shut नहीं क्या? Don't post there very consistently.
Okay.
Instagram it's pretty consistent. On YouTube it's pretty difficult to edit and all.
That is one
So
task.
it's like मैं नहीं करता अभी. Pretty damn like bit of work for me. अभी थोड़ा सा busy चल रहा हूँ, that's why. When I get free, I can do it.
That's nice. And what would you like to say to the audience? Such a big audience, and how would you like to connect with them? How do you connect with them?
Actually, I don't connect with them because मुझे पता नहीं क्या करूँ इनका audience का, because it's like मैं in December, I guess last year in December, my reels started getting viral. एक reel था of me flexing my back with a quote from Madara Uchiha. Anime fans को पता रहेगा. You watch anime?
Not really,
Okay.
but reference.
Yeah, उसका था quote. So I was flexing and then I was cutting my body weight. I was around like 117 kilos. So I was cutting down. So I was वो वीडियो में I guess it was around 106 के आसपास कुछ था. 106 or 107. So 10 किलो कट किया था उस टाइम में मैंने. And back was pretty, मतलब दिख रहा था अच्छा. यहाँ पे ही शूट किया था मैंने वीडियो.
Okay.
It got around like 3 million views, I guess.
3 million.
उसकी वजह से मेरे सब्सक्राइबर्स बहुत आए. To look at my cut. अभी I am like 94 I guess. अभी 94 kilos हूँ. So
What
that's
about-
it. Because of the cut, people started to follow.
So there is no social media interaction?
मैं बहुत rarely करता हूँ. I'm try कर रहा हूँ कि interact करने के लिए with the audience because I have this base, so why not interact with the audience? But it's pretty difficult to interact with people. And it's difficult to reply to every comment. So कभी time मिलता है तो I do that. In the first hour, if you want any replies, just comment within like the post is up. So I'm pretty active.
For fastest player first.
Fastest finger first.
Fastest finger first.
So I'm pretty like अभी अगर मैं story post कर रहा हूँ या reel post कर रहा हूँ, I'm available at that time.
So keep yourself online. The moment he posts, reply so you get to interact with him.
Yeah, it's difficult to interact with a lot of people. ऐसे इतने comments में कोई वीडियो पे I don't reply to them because it's too much. अगर एक को reply किया तो बाकी को reply करना ही पड़ता है. Become a task for me also. So I'm planning to do some live videos also. That helps to interact with the audience also.
Have you started or you will be?
No, I do lives.
Okay.
मतलब 15 दिन में एक बार करता हूँ मैं.
That's a really good way. Live is actually very interactive.
Yeah, I try to do that also. And recently I collaborated with the brand Avatar. वो भी अच्छा brand, that's why I collaborate. वरना मैं कोई collaboration करता नहीं with companies alone. The story behind it, Avatar is it's made in India.
Made in India, yeah.
Everything is like even the protein powder, the raw way you call it, they make it in India.
Yeah, the packaging as well as the actual content.
Raw material, everything is made. उसका सोचा ये भी है कि they are a veg source of protein. They don't promote non-veg also.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's not at all non-vegetarian.
Yeah, it's completely veg. That's the philosophy of the company.
Okay.
Pure veg.
So is there a difference?
मुझे आइडिया नहीं है.
ना मतलब प्रोटीन कंटेंट में
ना
इससे ज्यादा मिलेगा.
वे इज फ्रॉम द काउस मिल्क का जो लेफ्ट ओवर होता है उसको वे बोलते हैं. व्हेन दे मेक पनीर आउट ऑफ इट और चीज, द लेफ्ट ओवर लिक्विड इज नोन एज वे.
ओके, दैट्स
उसको वो फ्रीज ड्राई करते हैं, दे मेक पाउडर आउट ऑफ इट एंड दे फ्लेवर इट.
ओके.
एंड दे प्रोसेस इट टू मेक इट आइसोप्योर, लाइक जो फिल्ट्रेशन प्रोसेस होता है उससे और प्रोटीन प्योर होता है. इट्स इजी टू डाइजेस्ट.
What would you like to tell the audience like me? And now I don't go to the gym. What would you like to tell to people like me?
Just do some activity. It's not necessary to go to gym. Just do activity which you like. It's simple, man. Even if you are not like motivated to go to gym, just start walking.
So do something fitness related.
It's not fitness. If you like to play badminton खेलो, but do it consistently.
So be consistent in your fitness journey.
Because आजकल का लाइफस्टाइल बहुत आलसी ऐसा हो गया है. People don't walk enough.
Yeah.
Do you track your steps?
No, I don't track my steps.
Okay. कुछ आइडिया होता है कितना वॉक करते हो दिन में? कितना करते हैं?
Around 5 to 6 kilometers walk.
Okay, nice.
Workout for around an hour or so.
Nice. He's pretty active. That's the thing.
Thank you.
Look, मैंने अभी कितना स्टेप्स किया रहेगा, अब कम ही होगा. I've done only 10,000 steps till date.
So what's the good amount?
Like around, for me it's like a pretty low because मैं average पे around 15,000 करता हूँ.
Okay.
Every day. That's too much for me, but ठीक है अभी आदत सी हो गई. हाँ. First the 10,000 target was pretty difficult for me, but अभी तो 12 बजे के पहले ही होता है.
So your inspirations are target based.
Yeah, it depends upon you, man. If your mentality is like that, you can grow pretty well. And yes, even if you have depression na, when you go to gym, and if you surround people, like the people surrounding you are pretty good, you can get out of depression pretty easily.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends who have been through that. They have been through some. That's why I asked you, is there some heartbreak story or is there any depressive story behind your journey?
I won't say so.
Because 90% of the people I see, whoever my friends, from all of them, 90% have started gym because of some backstory, because they faced something. So what I've seen is it is like a, ki now they have to prove themselves, they have to work on themselves, they have to grind, they have to hustle, and that's why they start working on themselves because they realize that.
In like, मैं बहुत frank हो रहा हूँ यहाँ पे, gym में you can't grind. It's like a luxury. Specifically, you train in a AC gym. Like the mentality the people have, it's pretty, what do you say, self-centered. मतलब हाँ मैं grind कर रहा हूँ, तुमसे अच्छा हूँ मैं.
Yeah, that is true.
Like if you work,
दूसरे से competition होती है.
Like if you, like gym is not a big deal. Anyone can do it. If you wanna like really work, play some harder sport. Like do wrestling. तुम wrestling करके बता दो मेरे को. It's pretty difficult. Even if you play football.
Yeah.
खेल के दिखा दो मुझे 1-2 घंटा. मुझे फुटबॉल बहुत पसंद है, बट आई सक एट इट. मुझे खेलना अच्छे से आता नहीं है. तो बट आई लव द स्पोर्ट, सो मैं कभी कभी खेलता हूँ.
What are the sports you've played?
आई हैव ट्राइड हॉकी, वॉलीबॉल, क्रिकेट. मतलब छोटा मोटा ऐसे खेलते रहते हैं. एवरी इंडियन प्लेज क्रिकेट.
Yeah. So we talked about all your stories, backstory. Let's come to your professional life. How did this become your profession? You got into this seriously. So how did that happen? How did playing for India? How did that journey begin?
So what happened is, I was playing in a different federation earlier because the federation split. First it was known as Indian Powerlifting Federation. So वो split होके they become two entities. Indian Powerlifting Federation अलग हो गया and Powerlifting India अलग हो गया. It was created in 2016-15. जहाँ तक मुझे idea है. So as Indian Powerlifting Federation was banned from the International Powerlifting Federation, so Powerlifting India got the certification to get to the international stage. So वहाँ से I tried to get into Powerlifting India. The day was 2019 में मतलब I started the shift. So I started to play from there. So I was not allowed to play from the federation.
Okay.
From Navi Mumbai. So that there's specific districts. So from Navi Mumbai I was not allowed to because the old guy had some relationship with this new guy from the new federation.
Okay.
So I had to play from a different district. So I start from Mumbai suburbs. I
Okay.
play from there till date.
Achha, you still play from there?
Yeah. And then I started my first journey for playing for Powerlifting India. So district I got gold, states I got gold, nationals I got gold, and strongman for that 2019 year.
Was there any actual competition, like the number of participants?
Competition to और competition होता ही है depending upon how much you lift. So but at the time there was मतलब मैं था कुछ 100 kg आगे था side lifters से 100 to 50 kg. I don't remember exactly. But I was not focusing upon the competition. I was just enjoying my lifts because at that time I had a very bad issue going with me. So whenever I had this bad anxiety attacks.
Okay.
Where I vomit whatever I eat because of my health condition. I was that fat. That's why I tried to cut my weight down.
Okay.
So वो था इसलिए मैंने I didn't think about the competition. I was like खेलते जो
Just खेलने के लिए.
Just like next क्या करना है उसके लिए. What's the next big thing? तो उसके बाद I did Asia. Asia में तो I was like चलो ठीक है I did the water cut and all. उसके बाद the main issue got it when I was warming up. I puked. I was puking for like 30 minutes.
Oh.
And उसके बाद क्या हुआ? I got a very bad cramp in my abdominal region. So not able to get up from there for like another 45 minutes.
Oh.
So my first attempt was supposed to be around 250 or 240 kgs. So I did 180 kgs. I changed that.
Okay. Because of the health
I was
issue.
not
Okay.
vomiting yourself. So I'm
Vomiting,
not confident. But in the second attempt, I did 260 kg. 260 to 265. In third, I did 270. So I increased my squat by 10 kgs. 10 or 5 kgs. if I remember.
So how was the experience playing for India?
ठीक ठाक ही रहा मतलब
Was there that typical Bollywood में कैसे दिखाते that's ऐसा भर के आता है?
कुछ नहीं आता बट
So how was that feeling? Give us the reality.
there's no feeling man because my mom dad paid for the trip, not the Indian government or
Okay.
any other federation, any sponsorship. So feeling कुछ आया नहीं है. I have silver medal, but there's no support from the government
Country.
because कैसा होता है ना powerlifting is very personal sport है खुद के लिए मेरे लिए. So I don't care about मिलना चाहिए नहीं मिलना चाहिए. I don't think about that. Like खेला मजा आया चलो ठीक है. I had a good time, so that's it.
So are you pursuing powerlifting?
Like pursuing मतलब
More competitions, more
yeah.
playing for India again, getting a gold, playing
Yeah.
in the actual,
Yeah, so I'm planning that, but जब मैं बहुत ज़्यादा strong हुआ तभी अभी
You're waiting for the right moment.
not the right moment, like I'm not 100% in currently because there's a lot of things going on currently
Okay.
regarding business, like बहुत सारी चीज़ चालू है, so I'm not able to completely focus on it. I train regularly, but I'm not able to get in the mentality of competing.
Okay.
So I'll try that. करना तो है compete. I play for India. उसमें कोई issue नहीं होता. The issue is the expense. Who's gonna pay the expense?
Right.
Currently I'm earning, so I'm rethinking it. When you earn ना, you rethink everything.
Right. Yeah.
इसके लिए 2 लाख कौन देगा? इससे मुझे returns मिल जाएंगे. But when you're a kid, you don't think about it.
Yeah. That's when you have the,
Luxury.
push, your luxury. Yeah. You have that sense of. You have that support from your parents.
Support अभी भी है. Even if I said कि
No, financially.
हाँ,
Financially also, but
financially also.
now that you're independent, you can be independent. You realize the value of money.
Yeah, इससे returns क्या आएंगे? So that's what I
Right.
think. अभी करना सही रहेगा नहीं आएगा. So that's why I got into collaboration with Avtar.
Uh-huh.
With the amount of money.
Okay.
And the brand is good.
The brand is, yeah, we talked
तो
about
मेरा
it.
image भी अच्छा रहेगा and I'm promoting a good company and I'll get some money for the international events.
Tell us about your business you mentioned.
Grinder.
Yeah.
So what do you want to know?
Tell us how did you get into business? A gym influencer getting into business? Gym influencer bhi nahi, you were just a gym going person
Yeah.
who played for India and now is owning a business. That is a very cool and very amazing story. So I would like to know about that.
So on the start now, I like 2017 was I guess. So I was just gymming at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Gymming and powerlifting start किया था. And I was not allowed to use powdered chalk. Powerlifters use powdered chalk to reduce the sweat and increase the grip. So I was not allowed. So I thank you to the gym owner. He is my good friend.
Mm-hmm.
So उसने मुझे promote किया कि कुछ और ढूंढ इसका alternative. So I started researching about it. I came across liquid chalk. And I googled liquid chalk, how to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Costed around like 3,000 rupees.
Oh.
At that time, man, like 3,000 रुपए में liquid chalk, सोना है इसमें. So I was like, and I was like a science student, so I had this. बचपन से I was very technical. I used to open everything up.
Right.
And that's my PC. That's my first PC build.
Okay.
So I made that.
Oh, you have built that PC?
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So I had this fascination about electronics and all. I had some basic knowledge of chemistry and all. So I started my journey with the liquid chalk. So I made the formulation. I tried various.
You made the formulation?
Yes.
That's crazy. That's amazing.
It's over there itself.
Let's here's grind your liquid chalk.
That's one level.
You made this, man.
Yes.
Even the formulation, because
Yeah.
people buy raw material or they'll buy the ready content and then they'll
You
put it
can't
in
buy
the
liquid chalk ready content. You have to make it. Still made it in my house.
Oh,
Yeah.
so everything raw material you start from your house.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Liquid chalk is still made in my house. At the time, my mom and I were making the liquid chalk.
Okay.
That's the story. And fast forward to 2018, I got a partner. Anirudh is what name.
Okay.
He was from Australia. मतलब वो इंडिया का ही है. He's from Karnataka.
Mm-hmm.
But he was in the college of Australia and he had this fascination about powerlifting from there itself.
Okay.
Australia powerlifting is a big sport.
अच्छा.
Powerlifting Australia में बड़ा sport है in America,
Right.
not in India. So he got
It will grow because of you now.
see, and he got fascinated and he contacted me. Okay, I want this amount of liquid chalk. So we sent him. He paid the money and the first paycheck I got, like, we can do
So
something.
you imported to Australia.
No.
Achha.
He was here.
Okay. So your first customer was from Australia.
He like उसने यहाँ मतलब he started a brand over here, the Grind Life
Okay.
in India. So I was like हाँ we can earn money from this. और मुझे आइडिया है कि we can make it a
Bigger business.
Yeah.
Right.
तो जाकर मैंने start किया था उसके बाद मेरा तभी कंपनी नाम था Overload Gear.
Okay.
Then we changed to Grind Gear.
Uh-huh.
Because the Grind Life का grind लिया and मेरा gear लिया Overload का. And that's how the company formed.
Tell us more about grind here. What's the plan?
We are just planning it. We are just introducing new products. at affordable rates. That's it.
Mhm.
That's the plan, and everything made in India.
That's
Don't like to make in China and just slap a brand name. That's like कोई भी कर सकता है वो. The business will get robbed like this by the company.
true.
So we are like, अगर तुम खुद इंडिया में बनाओगे ना, you will never get robbed like because you will have the expertise for a long time.
So you know your product.
You should be knowing your product. For example, this belt. You make the lever from the scratch. हम लोग ने R&D किया था. It's very difficult to make even the well-known product. So we made the adjustable lever belt. It's not, I would say, it's not 100% perfect. It needs to have some changes, but we're trying to do that.
Right.
And this plate is made in,
So you make every powerlifting accessory.
not every, most of them.
Most of them.
This plate is made in, IKEA,
Yeah.
near IKEA.
Ah.
They release it, yeah? They're planning on releasing it.
Spoiler. How do you manage your customers? How do you keep them engaged?
Customers कैसे होते हैं ना? They are very fragile. So you need to talk very well. You need to reply as soon as possible.
Mhm.
If you're not doing that, na, they get angry pretty easily. So imagine yourself ordering something from another website.
Mhm.
If you are frustrated, like अब तक लोड आएगा नहीं है,
Right.
and you don't get replies in time, so what will you think?
The company is not good enough.
So even if you get good replies from the company, so like ठीक है.
At least response है वो उधर कोई.
जिंदा है.
There's somebody.
Some of them. So that's my
Right.
basic philosophy. Even if the service is not that good, because starting में किसी के साथ अच्छी नहीं होती. You just can like try to do that. So we try to improve it everything, but it's not 100% everything.
Right.
कभी कभी issue आते ही.
So how do you handle those issues?
उसमें क्या करना है?
Problem solving कैसे मतलब?
Depend
What's your
करता
thought
है.
process?
क्या problem to me? I'll try to solve.
Customer raging.
उसको आराम से बात करूँगा मैं. अगर even if he is not able to understand, I'll like tell to call after 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
ठंड हो जाएगा उसका. Call after 1 day.
So as long as you are calm, you have to get them calm.
Customers usually don't rage. We tell them the exact reason.
Mm-hmm.
और हमको reason पता नहीं, हम लोग find out the reason क्या है. We try to solve the issue.
So उतना time डालना चाहिए. That's it. Is there anything else that you would like to put in?
Just normal business. And I'm learning new things about business because I'm pretty new at business.
So what would be your concluding message?
So that's stronger though, yeah. Be stronger forever in English. It's like if you want to start anything, start now. Like don't wait for anything. चालू करो जो पसंद है चालू करो, because time is like for a very few, मतलब time बहुत limited होती है. वो ही समझ लो बस. If you start early, you'll have a first mover's advantage. You can do anything in the market. We had that. There was no one till the lockdown में कोई था नहीं.
India specifically.
Yeah, in power there was no one.
Right.
When we came on, the people started
Mhm.
like, this is working. So I like people are with us. They're trying to do what we do.
That's another motivation.
हाँ, like people देख रहे हैं ये कुछ success हो रहा है तो people start doing that also. So I like अच्छा I'm doing something right. That's why I'm trying to do that also. So I like pretty happy about it. And
That's
it's expanding the market also.
Right.
So more customers.
Culture भी you're
Yes,
bringing it up.
that's a good thing ना. Win-win for everyone. And we also get like अगर कोई नया company आता है, we also get something new. Like we can have a good quality product,
Mhm.
good quality service. Like we provide lifetime warranty in Bakal. No one else does it.
This journey, I think his life has been amazing. From
कुछ
being
नहीं किया मैंने. To be very honest, it's
कुछ भी नहीं.
pretty boring.
So from being a normal child to being a sports person to being a businessman, everything you could think of, he has covered. And it's still going on. He's still young.
Please don't call me influencer. I hate that word.
What would you like to call yourself?
Athlete बोल सकते हैं. मतलब athlete हूँ नहीं मैं. things. मुझे पसंद है athlete word. Because मैंने football खेला तो I was like athlete. Yes, it's pretty motivating to say athlete, even if you train in the
Yeah,
gym.
That's wonderful. Any last?
If you want to start like the fitness journey, just start like from the walk. Walk is the best thing, and then slowly build up.
Thank you.